Hello friend, episode 106, Marco for you Perfumes. Today I'm presenting you Daarej by the house of Rasasi, which is a V Valentino clone dupe, all inspired by, I remind you, it discontinued the Valentino. So please don't forget to like, to share, to subscribe, and of course, tap the bell. So every time you will be notified. Thank you. This is it. This is the very nice bottle, very special, like a star. And this is the box. Rasasi, Daarej, EDP Eau de Parfum concentration. I purchased online for only 20 euros, which is around $20. It's a very nice scent. I really love it. That's why I'm presenting to you. EDP concentration 3.33 ounces, 100 ml. Bye bye. This is the bottle. Heavy bottle. The cap is on the light side and it doesn't clip perfectly, and the atomizer is really good, really good, as you can see. I love this scent. Okay, so the genre here is basically between amber woody, but also it's sweet oriental or amber spicy, you choose. I will say sweet oriental. Okay, it was released, the OG, in 2006. This one I don't know, but it's inspired by, but I heard, because I never smelled the OG, the Valentino, the V Valentino, I heard it's very near. Okay, so the note, the official one, on the top you got cumin, quite present in this one, cardamom, artemisia and mugwort. In the heart you got rose, quite present, orris root and iris also present, detectable. And in the base you got vanilla, tonka bean, amber, patchouli, sandalwood and musk. The sandalwood, the musk, the patchouli and the vanilla here are very present. I don't smell the amber, but it's so well blended that you got a unified scent on this one. So the picture of Daarej by Rasasi, the picture of this fragrance. Well, first of all, it's a take on V Pour Homme by Valentino that is discontinued, and it's, as I heard, it resembled to it. I don't know, I never smell it. Okay, it resembled to other fragrances. We'll talk soon. It's a discontinued V Valentino discontinued fragrance, so it's very difficult. You can find it on eBay for a not reasonable price. Okay. It's basically a sweet, spicy, oriental fragrance, quite flowery also. It's a very special scent, very addictive. I love to smell it. It's quite intriguing also, especially because it's an oriental and it's flowery and it's for men. However, in my humble opinion, it's a unisex fragrance, in my humble opinion. It's also a fresh iris rose combo, creamy fragrance, quite spicy and musky. I also can detect the tonka bean here. A hidden gem, trust me, a hidden gem. It deserves much more love for the community. It's classy, even up class. So don't judge it soon after you buy it. Let it a little bit macerate, especially if it was released in 2021, because it was reformulated. You remove the cap, you spray on your clothes or on yourself or on your friend, or in the eyes of your mother-in-law if you hate her. And then you remove the cap, you let it sleep for a month in your room, and it will be perfect, and it will be more dense, and it will last even more. Okay, so this was the picture of this fragrance. So the lasting on my skin 4 hours and on my shirt 7 hours. I remind you, it was reformulated. The previous Daarej that I got, it stays on my shirt 11 hours, something like that, if I remember good. The projection is for 1.5 hours, 1 meter bubble around you. So for the lasting, I rate it 8 out of 10. For the projection, 7 out of 10. For the sillage, I will give it, because it's okay, I will give it 8 out of 10. You have good sillage. The occasion, it's a dressed up fragrance, it's a casual fragrance. You can use it on a daily basis, but it's a waste. Even if it's cheap, it doesn't mean that you have to wear it on a daily basis, but you can wear it on a daily basis in the winter, in the fall, okay? But it's more also a seductive scent, so for dating, for special occasion, perfect. So I give it a note of 9 out of 10. The demography from 30 years old until 60 years old, it's a little bit mature. And the value proposition, I will give it 9 out of 10. The compliment factor, I will give it a 9 out of 10 because we receive a few compliments for a various crowd, so go for it. The similarities, well, V by Valentino, of course, V pour homme Valentino for men, but also dupe. I don't especially like dupe, it's much more synthetic. It reminds me a little bit of dupe, the pink one, and it reminds me, of course, of Mont Blanc Individual. I prefer this one, but the Mont Blanc is a little bit more synthetic. This one not. This one not. Okay. So basically, this is the similarity. So the note I will give on Daarej is 8 out of 10. 8 out of 10. Why? Because I personally think it will be a must-have in your collection, especially because the V from Valentino is discontinued, and the price is very attractive. The scent is mysterious, and I'm sure you don't have too much, if you're a man, flowery fragrances in your collection, so it will be perfect. And of course, because it's a bang for your buck. So it was episode number 106. I was presenting Daarej, a lovely fragrance by the house of Rasasi, as lovely as Hawas and much more cheaper. Okay? Bye bye. Manko for you perfume. See you next with Sokrat.